what's good? We back with another Larry Bird. Yeah, bruh. Right now, currently, I see the currently video at 200 views, bruh. It's crazy, bruh. Keep running it up, bruh. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and let's get into it.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people say, really? Yeah, they thought it was Reggie or Charles.
Bird used to tell me, look here, man, you supposed to be a great defender, right? And I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at. And he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
And I'm looking at this guy like...
Damn, man. It sounded like Bird was a savage for real. That man let you know what he was going to do, and he did it. Damn, you couldn't guard him. You couldn't even mess with that man for real.
He's nuts.
I'm going to shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that cone. And it's going to be your Christmas present. I'm going to wrap it up and bust your head open.
And that's exactly what he did. If he tell you you're going to hit a shot at a certain place, he's going to do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Being a better player, each step I took, I was able to go up more than the other guys. I had a green light. I could make plays. But I always knew early on, especially when I was a junior and senior high school.
The man said I had the green light. Damn, so he could do anything on the damn court. He could have told the coach, fuck off, and cost your job. The coach could have lost his job if he wanted to. He could have made the coach, but he wasn't like that, though. But Bird could hoop for real, bro. Like, that man really is underrated. Like, man, people that got something to say, man, they don't know shit about basketball. If you discredit Larry Bird, like, you don't know nothing about basketball. If you talking shit about Bird, like get off that man tip. Like, go get you a bag. Go get you a bag, my boy, for the haters and shit. Like, get off the tip.
That probably the outcome of the game is going to depend on me.
Well, yeah, I interviewed Gary Payton, a venomous trash talker. And I asked him who the most vicious trash talker he's ever encountered. He said Larry Bird. Oh, no question.
Bird talk shit, like we talk. Let me tell y'all something. Bird used to tell me, look here, man, I'm going to shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's going to be your Christmas present. I'm going to wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. You're supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm going to make sure I tell you where I'm going to shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now. You're not going to shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm going to take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my best, right? And I'm going to give you something, and it's going to be this jumper. So he went right to that corner. And I'm up on him, I'm under him. And he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was going to do? And he turned around, raised up, it was all drawn. And I said, shit, I ain't going to mess with you no more. He's the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit. Yeah, shit, man.
Like, for real, they don't even give that man his credit, man. Like, they just ride these other NBA players. Like, he was like that first, like, white American, like, his size, that damn good for real. Like, they don't even give him the credit he deserved. They just be hating and all type of shit. Like, that man could shoot. He could do anything on the damn court. Like, I didn't even know Larry Bird had an all-around game for real. Like, he could do everything on the court. Like, for real. Like, he could do anything. Like, Bird was really the shit.
He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Larry Bird was cold.
Bird didn't talk trash to you, did
Oh, my God. Bird talked trash to everybody. I always tell the story about Larry Bird. I remember him, he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback. He says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Larry said, I'm insulted that they would put a sorry dude like you on me. He said, no, I don't even want to play no more. He would drop the ball and take a turnover. And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts, you know? The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley, a white guy, a really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was wearing his ass out. And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. That's disrespectful.
Damn, Bird got defended if you put another white player. Damn, boy. Yeah, but that's how you supposed to feel when you are all time great. Like you feel like ain't nobody could guard you. That's how you know you got confidence. You don't got no confidence in yourself if you're not doing shit. If you're not doing shit, you just chit chatting all day instead of not making shit happen. You going outside, my boy. You going outside. Like the haters gotta get off their ass and go get a bag. Stop worrying about other shit because you're not even. The haters is not even on shit. They're not even on no level. They unknown. They unknown. The haters.
That guy on me. Because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers. So he was like, I had to torch his ass so they understand. And Larry got on the roll, so I shoot the ball. Every shot was going in. Right? He runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench that can guard me? He goes, so nobody out here can. Frank looked down at the bench and goes, no.
Along with Steve Jones and Rick Barry, this is Bob Neal. Just moments before the American Airlines Sheraton long-distance shootout.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. Everybody's sitting there, everybody's real quiet. You knew the guys, but you never were around them. And nobody's really saying anything, so I walk in and look around, and then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
And says, I hope all you guys in here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this.
Excuse me?
Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I worked so fast.
When you walked in there, what were you thinking when you made that announcement to the room? Just messing with all those guys?
I know going into that, I remember in the locker room, Robert said something that there's no way in hell I was going to win that three-point contest. So I knew right then I had to win it.
That chick said my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing, and my teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Bird would luck out again.
Damn, but man, that man was all man. That man talked shit, but he was about it though. He was about it. It was about it. He grinded and shit. He put in the work. Shit, he was like that for real. Like I don't understand. Like they really do discredit him. Like you can't discredit that man. Like what he did. If you discredit him, you're a fucking idiot. If you don't pay homage to him, like you're a fucking idiot. You gotta pay homage like what he did for the game of basketball. Like and Jordan couldn't even fuck with Bird early on in his career. Larry Bird was whooping his ass. Bah, bah. Like, you know what I mean? Like y'all don't pay homage to that man.
Next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out. He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going on. Seconds remaining, has only 7, has to be 15. That's 8, make it 9 and 10.
Oh my god.
Bacardi, do what moves you.
At 11 as we're counting. 13, huge rack that time for Bird. He's still got to drop one here quickly. 14, this is a tie for the money. Yo! Larry Bird at the buzzer with
He knew exactly what the score was. He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
He didn't take off his top yet. See what he took off his top.
Larry used to come in the locker rooms. He'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building. He needed those kind of challenges.
He had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip. And Larry told all of us players and the media too, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip, I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through three-quarters. It was in a time when, McHale was still coming off the bench.
And so Larry scores his 6th point.
Damn, McHale was coming off the bench at that time. Damn, I did not know that. Shit, that's crazy.
On a left-handed shot.
And I'll never forget him. McHale yells it out.
And McHale goes, hey, Jerome, when do we start shooting right-handed?
And at the end of three quarters, I think 27 points left-handed. Well, left-handed is one thing, but when the game got close, I had to go back to the right one.
He could hold all these things in his head during a game. So he'd have a shooting drill at the old Boston Garden.
4:30 in the afternoon. I was an early guy. I'd set up early. The garden would be dark.
Late in the afternoon by himself, dark garden, come out with an equipment guy and just do the perimeter, shoot for half hour. All you heard was swishing.
If he missed a shot during that thing, he'd say that the Bull Gang set up something wrong with the rim. Otherwise that would have gone in.
I'd get there early, plug in my Stone Age computer right next to the bench. He'd come over, he'd call me Scoop, he said, Scoop, what are you working on? I'm doing an early story.
And I'd say, well, I'm doing an early edition newspaper story about your free throw streak.
You are approximating the NBA record for consecutive free throws, so don't miss one tonight or I'll look bad on the paper.
Sure enough, first half, he goes to the line for two, and the foul line is lined up right where we're sitting if he looks over.
He's at the line. He makes the first.
He looks over and winks at me.
He looks over and winks at me before he makes the second. I mean, guys don't do that today. And he would...
Always thinking about these things. It's like paying off a bet in the middle of the game. He was doing two things at once.
Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man.
But nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
No, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, it's in that game, we're on the free throw line, and he's like, he literally says,
"It's off the glass. Who's next? Where do you want this one from?" And he just made one after another, and he just tortured them mentally. He tortured all of them.
I think Bird went by the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Yeah, he did.
And he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer. Yeah.
His last shot.
Damn, that man said in the trainer. Damn. Damn, he lit their ass up. I'm pretty sure he had 50 that game. I'm pretty sure.
He said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court. He shot this high rainbow. It goes in. Ricky bumps into him and he knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said. It was
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for
celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever because back then, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times.
And they show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston and Eddie Johnson are standing.
That's crazy, man. Shit, that's how you know that man was a bad boy. When the other team bench is celebrating, what? You a bad boy for real. Bad boy.
I mean, everybody was entertained by this. Even the guys on the Atlanta bench. They got fined for that, I heard. Yeah. Watch the reactions on the Atlanta bench. You see Scotty Hayes. Watch Cliff Levingston come over here. I think this is Cliff.
Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. Showing the guys, you remember, they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench.
Yeah, that was Eddie Johnson. Yeah. Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other a high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. Yeah, and so it was a bad night.
The first game against Larry Bird, it was shocking. And I'm a rookie, I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, he's getting his head ready to play. First play of the game, he says, "I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes." And he shoots a three. I was pissed. I said, I wouldn't.
Okay?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Can you come clear?
Uh-huh.
You been putting a stove on it?
Yeah.
Use the cocoa butter too, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, and love you, be careful, okay? And still use that vinegar too, okay?
Uh-huh.
Alright, your case though.
That was my dad, y'all. Damn, man, he fucking up my video and shit.
And he hit the three. But this just called me Holmes, And so it's set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground. He fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, "Hey, Rook,
I said, what? He said, I like you. You know, he said, you got balls, but I'm still going to get 30 on your ass. You know, he got about 38, so he kind of proved his point. But I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, you know, back then, you know, as a rookie, you know, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that.
It was funny, the first time that I played in my rookie year, I guarded Larry Bird, and it took me about 10 minutes to realize I should be probably guarding him instead of staring at him. And he came down, it was funny, he came down one time, and Mark West was the center on our team, and Larry looked at me, and then he looked at Mark, and he said, Mark, I'm going to go down, I'm going to come off the screen, I'm going to catch it right there, I'm going to turn around, I'm going to shoot it in the rookie's face, and then I'm going to run down the floor. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm sitting there, that just happened.
But did he talk to you, or you weren't
He
good
talked
enough?
through me. He never addressed me.
I love that.
Like, I wasn't even there.
And did Mark West go on?
Mark was like, all right,
okay, yeah, all right.
You probably will. Good luck.
And then he did.
He did it.
But
There was nothing I could do about it.
He backed up whatever he said. If he tell you going to hit a shot to a certain place, or if he going to take you down to the post, turn around, hit a fadeaway J, he going to do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
These guys.
Damn, man, he made that man fail. Damn, imagine Larry Bird crossed your ass. Damn, he dropped your ass. That's crazy.
Came in together in 81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert, Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge. They knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting the three-pointer, and then I call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer.
And Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
So he's very upset with that. So I diagrammed the play. He says, head with the play, Case. You guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot. I'm going to kick it in. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay. All right. And Dennis, you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way.
Celtics are down by 2 points, and Bird is out by the three-point line, and he's being guarded by a guy named Johnny Hott.
He goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says,
yeah, I'm just fixing to bust a three on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this.
And he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
And, Johnny High sort of smiles and laughs about it.
And I was supposed to cut off the high post and post up for a second and then go across and set a pick. Well, I came off the pick and I was wide open and I stood there waiting for the ball. I had a smaller guy to post up and Larry just waved me out of the way saying, get out of here, get out of the way.
And then he just turns around and shoots a perfect three.
As the ball's in the air, he kind of turns towards the Phoenix bench and yells, told you so. He's out running to the locker room.
As he continues on to the dressing room. Now, that's what you call arrogance.
When you travel with Amex Platinum, access to the Centurion Lounge means vacation starts before you get there. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
And for that time, I learned to run Larry's play, not the coach's play.
He wanted.
The man said, I gotta learn Larry's play instead of the coach play. Imagine. But shit, you had to. I mean, he was that guy.
The light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And in case he would ever call somebody else's play, Larry would just say, no. I'm shooting this ball, and he would. I get you.
Fuck, these stupid ass people is calling me. Get off the tip. God damn.
Guards, when I'm testing on the opposing team that I want to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
High game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball.
During the timeout, I'm going through a play. And about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? It's Larry. If he wants the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walk back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding him. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
I said, I know I'm going to be waiting. And he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. Larry Bird, just phenomenal. The way that he came out with about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn. Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people say, really? You know, they thought it was Reggie or Charles. Larry Bird talked more trash on the basketball court than anybody I've ever played against. So we playing him the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there in that corner. And I'm going to catch it, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late great DJ. Yeah.
You DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. Now I got to go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me. I don't know why you running out here.
Yeah, man, that man has supreme confidence, man. Ain't nobody can mess with him. I mean, that's how you supposed to feel when you the best player in the world at that time. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
Says that in the middle of the game. He said, I'm going to wait till you get one step away from me and I'm going to shoot it right in your face. So I got one step away. He shoots it all net. 3-pointer. Good.
Take the ball out, man crow right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
And he turned to me and said, you did all that running for nothing.
And he was saying in such a calm way that you didn't think it was trash talking, but it's trash talking. You're not going to tell me you're going to go over there and shoot the ball in my face. That's trash talking. But he would tell you before the play even started. He'd tell you where he's going. He'd tell you when he catches it, there's nothing you can do about it. And it was great trash talking because it wasn't vulgar. I mean, he wasn't pounding his chest. You can just be standing next to him. You know, I would jump out and try to block a shot on rotation. And he'd say, Scott, you jump high, but you don't jump that high. You can't get this. So, Scott, you're a little too late. Scott, you're not getting that. Why are you even jumping? Why are you running out? But it was all game.
He'd say something like, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean,
Damn, he told him don't do that. Don't do that. Damn.
And he talked the whole game, and it was, you know, after the game and after years of thinking about it, you're like, man, that dude is one of the greatest players ever played.
He was ridiculous. He came out. Our sportscaster played the Superman theme when he was talking about him that night after the game because he did everything. Points, rebounds, assists, just steals, you name it. Larry has such a great mind for the game. I had a lot of respect for him as a competitor.
That competitive nature, the work ethic, because I asked a lot of questions. You know, playing with Byron Scott, I asked him a lot of questions. Eddie Jones, Magic, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, all the Laker greats, I would always sit down and just ask them questions. What actually happened there? What did you feel there? And why? You know, Bird tough to defend. Why? Because you look slow as shit to me. So like, I'm missing.
Damn. I mean, but shit, on film it kind of looked like that, but shit, he was the real deal, man. Shit, he was real deal. I mean, shit. I didn't even know Bird had an all around game. I mean, shit, he did. Like, he had an all around game. Like for real. Like, I respect it.
It's something. So, like, tell me what I'm missing. You know what I mean?
You know, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great. Whatever you were saying, for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody. He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah, I never forget driving, and I'm listening to a game. It's New Mexico State playing Indiana State. I don't really care about the game, but New Mexico State is right up the streets from El Paso, and I went to UTEP, and we're big rivalries. So I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the shot. Bird. I said, God damn, who's Bird?
Bird. Damn, that man got tired of hearing Bird. Bird. Who the hell is Bird? Oh shit! I'm telling you, man. The old heads, man. They be hilarious, man. They be hilarious when they be saying shit. Oh hell no.
You know, it's Bird and Bird this and Bird. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made? I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. When the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn. Yeah, okay.
Bacardi, do what moves you.
Larry, they wasn't you know, be honest with you. The young lady that said you were her favorite player, mine too. I love you too, Magic, but not as much as I like Bird.
People always talk about great basketball players, and they don't ever mention him to be up in that round. But Larry Bird was cold. I don't think nobody ever could get out with him. You ask Magic. That's why Magic had a run, and he was mad when he had to retire in '92 because of what he was going to be missing with Larry Bird. And then you remember Larry Bird took 2 more years, and then he quit because he said his main guy who he wanted to play against is gone.
I'm gonna tell this story. We're in LA and I'm hurt. I got a pulled hamstring, so I'm not playing tonight. So I can't play against the Celtics. You know, I'm killing myself. You know, Larry's warming up. The anthem is sung and get introduced. And right before they go out on the court, Larry comes down. He says, you know what? Since you're here, I'm gonna put a show on for you. So you just sit back and watch, okay? Don't worry. I'm gonna put a show on for you. And I'm like, man, get out of my face, man. Want to hear that? You know, that's Celtics and the Lakers. And he went out. I think he scored 38 points, about 20 rebounds, about 15 assists. And every shot.
The man said 38 points. What he said, 15 assists and 20 rebounds? What? Damn, that man. I'm telling you, man, that man had all around game, man. I mean, he could shoot. I mean, he's a winner. He's all that, man. And a lot of people thought he couldn't hoop, but shit, he proven wrong, man. That's what anything you do in life. You just shut up the haters, man. You just grind and put in the work, and people gonna have respect for you, or they're gonna be on some hating shit. There's no in between.
Can't bag it up. But Mr. Bird, you know you can bag your trash talking up. And last but not least, I'm going to say this because you told me one lie. You only told me one lie in your career. Only one. And you only lied to the fans and all the people in the world one time. Do you know what that lie was? You don't remember, do you? Larry Bird said that there would be another Larry Bird one day. And Larry, there will never, ever, ever be another Larry Bird. And so, this is mine, and I signed it to you, to the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever. I love you, I respect you, and I admire you.
No, that's respect, though, man. Shit, Larry Bird was cold, man. He was an all-around player, man. I respect it, man. This was a good video, great video. But like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'm out.